当人生病，总想找个好医生来把自己的病治好。可在茫茫的人海中，好医生又会在哪儿？谁是好医生？虽然这个想法很简单，但要找到好医生的确不容易。毕竟，好医生是要通过不断的考证才能够得出结论的。有一天，我的朋友经人介绍，找到了一位被传说的很神奇的人。经过了解，他叫爱新觉罗，来自中国北京，是中国清朝的皇家后代，祖上5代都是从事医疗工作。他的父亲是一名优秀的军医，他从小就跟随祖父和父亲在一起接受了高深的医学理论和临床医学教育，随后又研究了中医医药学科与西药的关系，经考核被中国评定为高级治疗师。在澳大利亚爱新觉罗又毕业于 Meridian 康复学院，从事骨络神经专科治疗工作，并当过这方面工作的老师。在 Ryde Medical Center 医疗中心创下了许多传奇的医疗业绩。
His receptionist Savina has been my patient for years, and then I first come to know about this person, and then after a little while I heard more and more among my patients saying that Jason is a very good healer. So I get to have the chance to do some background search on him. By that time he's still working in UCAMC. And then I found that, he seems to be having very good result with his treatment. So I had a chance to meet him and found that he's a very decent and nice person. Then I just decided to invite him to join our team here. He used a lot of the Chinese traditional medicines, Meridians. He knows them pretty good because he's actually from the emperor family. His grandfather and his dad were also like Chinese herbalists doing the same Meridian massage treatment to stimulate the patient's vital energy inside to help themselves, so that the patient don't really have to rely on medication or anything else. And I found it a great idea. Well, overall the result is really encouraging. Vast majority of patients have very good response to his treatment. I want to quote 2 particular cases. One is a bus driver. I think he's in his early 50s, and he hasn't been able to sit upright for 20 years. And after treatment from Jason, he actually been able to sit upright to drive the bus, which is really important for him. The other one is I think a late 20 guy, and he had a stroke 8 years ago, and since then he hasn't been able to use his right upper limb. But with treatment from Jason, he now could actually grab a biscuit to feed himself with his right hand. And his mom and the whole family are really impressed with it. And I think like Jason have a bit of a miraculous healing, but of course that all come from his experience, and also he did have a heart in healing people.
Grant, how are you feeling?
Feeling very good.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
And no back pain.
Yeah.
And it's just terrific to be able to even roll over in the bed at night, and you don't even have to think about what you're going to do.
Yeah. 很好。那么能不能介绍他来我这治疗前的症状过程？
It was very painful, and all day, all night. And then I was trying to, when I was trying to do any work or anything, if the pain had built up that much, I'd have to go and take some aspirin and go and lay down, and then I kept thinking, oh geez, I can't carry on.
从西医角度上，他们给你的诊断是什么结论？
They were telling me that I had to go and have a fusion. a fusion on my back, an operation, and the GP that I normally go to, he said I'll never be any good until I have a back surgery, which was a fusion and everything. And then here a few months back, he was really surprised how well I looked and everything, and without a fusion.
他这个是哪一年犯的病？
Oh, well, I've been suffering about 30 years, but in 2010, I got that sick that I was off work for 5 months where I couldn't do anything. And anyway, there was a friend of mine, this Dr. Cooper, and he was an excellent man as far as back treatment was going. People from parts of Australia would drive to see him, and he looked at the x-ray and he moved L4 to where it had to go. He had 3 goes at it because he said he wouldn't do it in one go. And then he started working on L5, and then the next thing he died from mesothelioma and everything. And then after that, I had nowhere to go, and I went to different chiropractors and physiotherapists, asking them did they know how to pull a disc or anything like that, like John Cooper could. And they said, oh no, that can't be done. And I said, well, I've got an x-ray and an MRI that shows where it was before he started and where it finished. And that man died and took the whole lot with him. But originally he was a very smart chiropractor, but he wouldn't do any more chiropractic. He was doing lots of things, all different to chiropractic, and some of his treatment was something like some of the treatment that Jason does. And anyway, and then he took all that knowledge with him. And then a friend of mine down in Sydney here, anyway, she rang me up one day. She said, I'll tell you where we can find someone that treats your back. And that, she said, we'll see Dr. Wong down at West Ryde Medical Centre, and she'll do acupuncture on you. So I was telling Dr. Wong about how this John Cooper was moved the disc in my back, but I can't find anyone to finish the job. And she said, there's only one person I know that will be able to fix your back, and he's upstairs. So that's how I come to see Jason.
一个情况呢，一个是代谢功能障碍，一个是脊柱神经炎。那么脊柱神经炎呢，会导致你整个人呢感觉到非常的冰凉，血气不畅，背部呢像冰冷的一样，还要睡着电热毯，然后呢，他就是转身呢转不了，那么蹲也蹲不下去，所以呢，造成整个生活上非常的困难。所以呢，现在治疗以后呢，恢复的非常好，非常棒。
Yeah, and I can get around.
也对的，现在就是很方便了，所以说呢，改善了他的整个人的体态啊，生活方式啊，对吧？改变了他所有30多年的痛苦，很不容易，很不容易。那么这个来讲，就是他跟他自己的坚持不懈的努力有很大的关系。就是说他一定不开刀，一定要找个医生把这个病治好，特别是他能相信中国人，这一点来讲是他最大的成功。
The pain I was in just made me persevere and keep going because I couldn't. There was no alternative.
我非常敬佩他，因为从德堡奥林匹帕斯开车要6个多小时，这个来讲我非常敬佩他的这求医精神啊，这个精神的确是非常感动的。因为在中国来说，这样的路程，而且是开车开6个多小时，500多公里，而且是隔天就来，这也是他成功的一个表现。希望健康、渴望健康的一个表现。所以呢，这他会得到的。那么他现在已经得到了，非常的不容易。接下来就是他的汗腺呢，实际上道理是很简单的。他把他的汗腺剪断了，它是影响他的排泄，上下，特别是这2个地方。所以说呢，当初为什么做开刀这个问题，我们没办法下结论，因为当初的症状我们也不了解。那么现在就是说，你既然这个刀已经开了，也没法挽回，但是我们只能做一些手法上的疏导，使他这个伤疤呢，也就是今年没有疼痛感，解除他的痛苦。
Oh, well, I didn't sort of notice there was anything wrong until Jason started fixing it. And that. But the other thing was, when he was working on my back and everything, I still had a fair bit of back pain. But then when he started to work on my stomach muscles, that's when all the pain just went for good.
改善了这个问题呢，才会改善了你的怎么呢？就是说起来蹲下去，都是很自如的。
Because my back was that far out, and then the sock on this foot, on the right hand foot, used to where the big toe was, it used to wear the sock out, and that from just continual thing because my foot wasn't walking normal to the other foot, and everything. But since my back's been right and I can walk normal now, I don't have any more trouble.
对，所以呢，之前你这个脚呢，做了一个鞋垫，脚趾头呢是萎缩的，大拇指翘起来的。现在呢，由于你的脊柱神经已经恢复健康了，它不存在的萎缩感、收缩的这个部分呢就不存在，这个问题不存在的，所以呢，自然而然你的脚呢就自然就伸直了，大拇指也恢复了自如了，那么脚的大拇指恢复自如以后吧，你的正常的柔软度呢也就改善了，所以呢，你现在就买了这双新鞋子，很漂亮。
I don't have any problems at all, so just good to be normal.